So I am going out today. My hair is not done. I am holding off on doing my hair, mainly because I need a relaxer, but I was also growing out my sides and my back. And in the interim of me growing out my sides and my back a little bit, I've decided this was the perfect time anyway for me to wear all of our different units. So I'm in my happy space right now because I get to play in hair, right? But this week I'll actually be maintaining my actual hair, doing a full relaxer, hair color, everything, and get myself together because we're in the new year. But I can still be together in the new year with her. Anyway, this is our Maya 2, which is a part of our Privé Seamless wig series or wig collection. And I am going to actually make her into a middle part and what we call fringe or curtain bangs somewhat. I'm not gonna say curtain bangs, I'm gonna say fringe bangs because I don't want any bangs per se. But I said, you know what? I love cutting and I like being able to talk to you guys all at the same time. So I said this would be the perfect time for me to do it with you guys on live. And you can also see how you are able to customize your own units and nice and simple. But I put this unit right over my scarf and I want you guys to see how natural this hairline is and how natural the whole thing is. Now, she came as a side part already, okay? I went in the bathroom and I parted her out to be a middle part because I've adapted to this way of not liking hair all over. I'm not a super side part fan anymore. When I was younger, I loved the side part. Now I love a middle part. I used to be so insecure about my forehead when I was in middle school and high school. Now I don't give a damn what you say about my head. Like now I really could really give no damns about what anyone says about me and my head. Period. Anyway, I'm gonna get myself together. I'm gonna customize this baby. And when I say customize her, I'm literally cutting her because I don't want all this hair. You know, that's the good thing about our units. You have the ability to be versatile with them. You guys know I cut her into a side part the other day. Excuse me. Oh yeah, bless me. I cut a side part, well, I customized her for a side part the other day, which was on this side. The good thing is I'm gonna do a middle part. And this is the same unit, you guys, that you guys saw me working on the other night. I used this same unit the other night. So you guys hold on one second. All right, you guys. So I had to run and get my other device. Whew. Good morning. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and customize her while on live. And when I say customize her while on live, super duper. This, I'm gonna say this is more advanced cutting, but this is something that's definitely achievable if you are okay with it. If you're not okay with doing your own customization, we also have that service with our units as well. Good morning, everybody over on the IG. Good morning, everybody on YouTube. All right, so I have her on right now on top of my scarf. And I did that on purpose because one, I was taking my picture for my thumbnail, but two, I wanted you guys to see how invisible this lace is. And this is an HD lace, okay? Like, she's literally just melting right into my scarf and looking like my scarf. That shows you how transparent, but how customizable this lace is. And this is a 7x6 closure. So there is a lot of space, okay? It's not your traditional 5x5, which there's nothing wrong with 5x5. This is a 7x6. So you have the ability to cut off as much lace as you need based on your head. You also have the ability to have a humongous big old head like me and still not feel like your wig is too big or too small. That's the good thing about our Privé Seamless units. All right, so I'm gonna take her off because I am going to be customizing her based on a middle part. So I'm actually using this clip as my guide as to where I want my layers to start for my middle part. So that is how easy, this is what I would recommend if you're ever going to be layering your unit yourself. Use a clip, put it on your head, as ugly as it may look at this very second because it's not in the form or the shape that you want, right? But then all you do is map out exactly where you want your cut to start. And then I use just a little clip or a hairpin or something to be my guide so that when I put it on my wig form, I know exactly what I'm looking at. I know exactly where I'm starting because I've already mapped it out on my head. Okay, so I know that I'm doing a middle part. I also parted the middle part where I wanted it, okay? So y'all see how wide this 7x6 lace is? You got a lot of lace to work with, a whole lot. Now my wig form, let me take this one off because I stuck it down on here. The wig form, the tripod, all of that is also available on the website for those of you that need all of these different things that you don't already have, or if you don't already have it. And the good thing about the wig forms is it already has the lines. So there is a line on your wig forms. These two lines right here, these two lines represent right above or right around where your parietal ridge would be, okay? And then this middle line is going to be what would be considered the center of the head, okay? So that is what these canvas block lines are for. Yes, of course, it is for them to make the head, but this is also for you to be able to have a guide wherever you are, okay? All right, so with that being said, I'm now going to put my middle part right on the top or on the center line of my canvas. See, these are the different things that people don't explain when they are teaching you or trying to teach you or give you tutorials on prepping your unit, whatever the case may be. Also, your canvas block will more than likely have what we consider an occipital bone. It might not have a huge density or a huge protrusion for your occipital bone, but there is somewhat an occipital bone on your canvas block, so that's how you know if it's the front or the back. All right. So my unit is on my canvas block. I'm just making sure that I have her secure on the block. All right. Then we're gonna take these T-pins. T-pins are made to keep the unit from sliding all over the place on the block. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right in the front part where there's free lace. I'm gonna put one on the back of the head so that it doesn't pop off the canvas block. Okay. I'm going to push in my little tabs that make it easy for me to make the heads smaller. I don't want to keep combing through those. All right, and then I'm going to put 2 more T-pins, one on each side of my head. Okay, so I'm going to take these, I'm going to put it right through the cap on each side of the head so that that keeps that secure as well. This is just for security, you guys. There's no right or the wrong way in regards to how you pin your wig. If you want to pick it all the way around, you can. I'm just making sure that my wig doesn't fly off my canvas block. That's all we're doing, okay? This is nothing over the top, because I know some people will look at it and be like, oh my gosh, that is a whole lot. No, all I'm doing is securing the wig to the canvas block. And then, of course, she's a 200% density. If you guys can't already tell how nice and full she is, this is actually a 16-inch, okay? So this one is a 16-inch. It comes 16, 18, 20, 22, and also 26 inches. So you can go 16 like this, where they're very full. You can go 26 inches, which very long and also still very full, and still the exact same makeup. This is Maya 2. Maya 1 is the same unit, but highlighted and low lighted. And yes, is it real hair? Yes, it's 100% human hair. 100% human. All right, so we're gonna take our tripod. This is a wig tripod. It comes out part of the wig customization kit. So in our wig customization kit, you get the canvas block, you get the tripod, you get a table tripod that you can affix to a table if you don't want it to freestand like this. You get all your T-pins, you get thread, you get a needle, and you also get gator clips for you to be able to hold the hair. Where can I purchase her, please? mscrystalwilliams.com. mscrystalwilliams.com. Usually Star Pack is on here, but I think they're probably a little busy today. So I'll go ahead and pin it for you so that you can I know you guys are gonna ask, so let me go ahead and pin it so that you won't have to worry about it. Happy New Year. Thank you, Passion. Passion says, Crystal, you're an excellent teacher. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, there we go. So I just pinned it so you guys have the website right there. Real easy. Good morning. So I'm dual streaming today, you guys. I'm on my Instagram all at the same time. Pretty soon I'll be dual streaming on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm just not doing it today. All right, here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and put her on our wig canvas, our tripod, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut her. So before I cut her, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hot comb her. So I'll stand so that I can hot comb her while you guys are looking, and then I'm gonna tilt her down so you guys can see this whole part of it. Now remember, I put this clip here so that I could match my face frame, right? This is my guide to where my bangs are okay to start. But before I do that, I wanna also make sure that I also part out my middle part, and I'm gonna hot comb that. So we actually provide everything on our website for you to be able to be successful with your units. We got the hot comb on there. We got the wig customization kit on there. We got the wigs, of course, on there. Like, I wanted to make this extremely easy. All right, so I'm gonna take my hot comb right here, and I'm literally just gonna run it through and lay it flat. I did not put any product on her on purpose. I don't like to put product on my unit until it's time for me to wear her. I just think that it's redundant in the process, and I don't sometimes like to add product right away. The more product you add to your unit, the less lifespan you have with your unit. Now with these, of course, they are more high-end units, more luxury units, but I still don't add any product. So what I'm doing is I am creating my hairline. That's all I'm doing with the hot comb. Okay, this is not rocket science right here. All I'm doing is using the hot comb. I have it on high, which is setting number 3. And then I'm just using this to lay the cuticle down. That's all the hot comb is for. Okay, people try to make this like it's rocket science too. This is not rocket science. It just needs to be hot, and you just comb on through and put pressure so that it is using heat and laying the cuticle down. All right, so our middle part is now formed. That's it. Again, I am very simple when it comes on to working with units. I don't like to make this very complicated because I know that not everybody is a cosmetologist, which is why our units are designed the way that they're designed, because I know not everybody is a cosmetologist. You guys don't understand advanced cutting. That would be foolish of me to keep pushing, oh, customization, 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 when you guys don't even, y'all are not in that world. Y'all don't live in the cosmetology world. So you're gonna be aggravated because you're gonna say, oh, mine's gonna look like hers. Which is another reason why I'm very particular on how our units are offered and the type of units that we offer. Because I don't want you to feel defeated. I want you to be happy, and I want you to know how easy this really is, and it's achievable for you at home. Bon dia. All right, so you can cut your wig one of 2 ways. If you are not a stylist and you are not okay with scissors, use a comb razor. This razor is only $1.99. The good thing is, with all of our units, we actually send a lace razor with it that you can use if you want to use the lace razor to cut your layers, or you can go and get you a comb razor for $2 to $3 from any Hood Beauty Supply. Okay, these are $2 to $3. So these have more control for people who are not used to cutting and you're just trying to soften the look. You don't need a whole lot. These are shears. Shears are more advanced if you understand shears. You can use whichever one you prefer. Now, also a good thing with our units is you also get, we call it a wig success kit. It's the Privé Wig Success Kit. In that kit, you get a wig grip so that you can keep your wig nice and secure if you don't have any hair like me, or if your hair is shorter. You also get the adjustable band if you want to make your unit even tighter or more secure around the head. You get the insertable comb, wig combs. Wig combs are not always necessary. Some people cut them off because they're very aggravating. With ours, they are insertable and removable. So you get your wig comb that you can insert and remove. You also get care instructions of how to care for your unit. You also get a satin bag that you store your unit in. You also get a rat tail comb, a lace razor, and an edge brush so that you can be able to do your edges if you want. You use the rat tail comb for styling. It has a metal tip on it, just like this one. And then you also have your lace razor in the kit, okay? All of this comes standard with our units. You also get a video tutorial of how you can customize your wig for you to put it on, meaning how to match the lace to your skin, what to use to match the lace to your skin, which is extremely easy. You get all of that with it. We made sure that you get everything you need to be successful with our units, because I know not everybody understands and nobody wants to watch a million YouTube videos with a million different techniques. I'd rather it come from me, and I teach in a very practical way. I teach in a very basic way because I want people to understand, and I know that not everybody speaks cosmetologist, not everybody speaks hairstylist. Like, that's not fair to people. And I don't want to give you skewed results and tell you, oh, yeah. Your unit gonna look just like this. And then when you get it, you're like, the fuck? It don't look nothing like that. All right, so for the purpose of this, I'm going to use the razor as if I was you and you are not a hairstylist. Now, I'm gonna use this rat tail comb to do my cut. The reason is it flows really, really easily. It's easy for me to handle, and I've been cutting with this kind of comb for a very long time, but you can also use your cutting comb, okay? Now, I already said this is my guide for where I want my layers to start. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna frame my face first. I already know where I want my layers to start. Now, how this comb, razor comb works, the side that has the longer teeth is going to be more gradual in cut. It's gonna be more soft, more feathered. The shorter side is going to be more blunt, more hard. Also, don't mind my ashy hands, okay? Also, when you're using the comb side, if you use less pressure, you cut less. When you use the short side where the teeth are more exposed, you use too much pressure, you cut more. You use less pressure, you cut less. It's the same on both. So we're gonna use the comb side, okay? So I'm using the side that has the longer teeth. That's why they call this a comb razor. And then I am just going to gently run my way down. I've already created my guide because I said this was going to be my guide, okay? So I know that nothing on her head is gonna be shorter than this. That was my guide, okay? So all I did was soften up the side. Okay, I'm gonna take my comb and I'm just gonna continue to gently do the same thing. You don't have to rush this process. There is no rush here, okay? Don't feel like you need, the faster you go, the more professional you look. No, that ain't how this works. The slower you go, the snail won the race. The tortoise won the race, not the hare. Moving on fast and quick and thinking that that's gonna get you where you're going. No, it's not. You don't need to do that, okay? So I've already started my fringe, okay? So if I turn her this way, you guys can see here is where I said this is my guide. And then I use that to now be my guide throughout my unit. And then I created the rest by going that way. I'm gonna now do the same thing on the other side, and I'm gonna show you guys the easiest way to get the same cut on both sides, okay? So I'm gonna pull you guys this way a little bit so you guys can see the front, all right? You see this guide over here that I created? This right here? This is also going to be the same guide that I'm gonna use on the other side. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna take my comb, pull my hair towards the front so that I can see both sides. And now I'm just going to create the same guide over there. So now all I did was connect two dots to make sure that everybody looks the same. So now I've created my guide on the other side. You don't run the risk of having your hair too short or too long on one side because you use your guide in the front. All I did was pull the hair together, cut it, and then pull it back apart. Now I have a guide over here. Real simple, okay? Then I'm gonna switch, take my unit. I already created my guide. I'm gonna do the same thing that I just did on the other side. See, the good thing about layers now is they just need to be free flowing. You don't need to complicate this. It doesn't need to be a Sam Villa precision cut. It just needs to be a nice flowy cut that looks very natural to your face. And if you don't wanna cut anything else, you've already created the layering, just that simple. Okay, I've already done a ton of work by just layering the front of my face. That's all. You don't have to go through and layer the whole unit because she is technically already layered. Okay, that's it. If you don't want to do any more, you don't have to. If you want to do more, you can. Now for me, I am going to take a little bit more off the front here. And then I'm just gonna make sure that I'm keeping her uniform. So if you're looking at your unit and you're working with the face, it's no different from if I was doing a client. I'm literally in my client's face and I'm working with my client's face. I created a frame for my client's face. If I'm giving you guys some good information for the free 99, I need everybody to be double tapping that screen for me, please. It is free. It tells YouTube and Instagram how good my channel is, how good my page is, and it keeps me going through their algorithm and for new people, just like how you find me, for them to find me. So all you got to do is double tap the screen. It's free. It don't cost you anything. Okay, so now I've already framed out my face. I can stop right here. Should I choose to stop right here? I don't have to go through and do way too much, okay? But crystal being crystal, I'll always do way too much. So I'm gonna continue my layering because I like layers in my hair, okay? I like layers. I've always been a girl who just likes movement and shape and all that stuff. Like, I just always been that way. Now remember, the other night I did somewhat cut her in the back, so I might not even have to do a ton of work, which I don't think I need to. But what you guys see me doing with my comb razor, and I'm gently just going down, I'm not dipping into her, changing her length. I'm literally just putting in some very soft layers, some soft movement into the hair. And every time you guys see me do this, where I'm taking my comb and I'm combing, I'm back combing, this is so you can expose the shape. That's what that is, exposing the shape. You can see what you cut. You can see the weight. You can see how heavy something is or how not so heavy something is. That's why you always see me doing this, because that means I can see my cut. I can see where I'm at. She has not been too curled. She's somewhat curled, but she hasn't been extremely curled. But that should show you the cut is where everything is. And I just gave you advanced cutting for the free 99. That's the cut. Okay? That's how soft you want your unit to be. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Y'all see I haven't taken a lot of hair off. I'm literally, this is all the hair that I've taken off. The whole unit. That's including the bangs. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm looking for the hair, my guide. Once my guide drops, I know that's where I start. And then I just gently just go on down the strand. And then ever so often, I'll take my comb and I'll just push back and see what I've done, what I haven't done, what needs to be done. But you really don't have a lot of work, so we're not gonna do a whole lot. I just really wanted to create that bang effect. Okay, if everybody's on the same page, put some fire emojis in the chat for me, please. If everybody understands where we are, what we've done, or you have any questions, you're welcome to ask questions. That's why I do these lives, because I want you guys to be engaged and ask any questions. There is really no stupid question, because not everybody understands, again, cosmetology. This is not a professional forum. This is me just giving you guys details on how to make your units look very natural. What I just did, you can do that with any unit you have. It's not just with our Privé collection. This is cutting no matter what unit you have. This is customizing really no matter what unit you have. Hold on, y'all. Where do we purchase units? I need a curly unit. So Florence, you go to misscrystalwilliams.com. It's been pinned in the chat. Very educational. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm not gonna do any more cutting on purpose because I don't want you guys to get overstimulated because this is how you easily get overstimulated. You see something like this and then you feel defeated because you're like, oh my gosh, hey London. Thank you for watching, Elizabeth. You see this and then you get overstimulated. Oh my gosh, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. I'm so defeated. No, you're not. I make it very easy. So that's another reason why I'm not gonna do any additional cutting, okay? All I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna curl her. And I use a flat iron to curl. You can use a curling iron, a big barrel curling iron, that's fine. There's no right or wrong when it comes on to how you curl your unit. It's very, very easy to use or to do, and you're welcome to do it that way. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my wig grip and I'm gonna put her on so you guys can see what she looks like on my head. Okay, so here's my wig grip. I'm gonna get her out of the way for just a moment, because now I'm gonna put her on just as though I'm gonna wear her. Okay, so you guys can see it both ways. So I got my wig grip. So our wig grips, this is actually the older wig grip. The newer one actually comes with an adjustable band on the back where you can make it big or small. The Velcro was not my best friend. That's another thing. The wig grips that come with the unit, they actually have adjustable bands to make them smaller or bigger on your head. Okay, so my hair is washed and clean under here. I don't wear wig caps with my unit. I perspire a lot. And I have very short hair, which is another reason why I like the wig grip, because it's gonna protect my hairline the way it is supposed to, right? So this is gonna protect my hairline. It's also gonna make it where my unit does not slip off of my head, because I don't have a ton of hair. I don't have to braid anything down. Now, do I have hair that can braid? Yes, I do. Anyway, thank you. But I don't wear a cap. Now, if I wanted to wear a cap, I can, where I would just put this on the back part of my head. You know, you can do that too. You can put your cap on and then you put your wig grip on, which I don't want to do that, but I will, because I know most of you have way more hair than me. So I'll put my cap back on. This cap is not flesh tone, so it does not match my skin tone, you guys. So just for everyone, for knowledge, this does not match my skin tone, okay? The lace is gonna look like whatever is there. So we're just gonna work with it. I'm gonna put my wig grip back on. I make it snug enough for my head. It has lace in the front and lace in the middle, okay? Sorry if you guys hear me sniffling. My allergies are on fire, okay? On fire. All right, so I'm gonna take out my T-pins. So my T-pins are gonna come out. And be gentle when you're taking out your T-pins. You don't want to rip the lace. And T-pins are not necessary if you're just storing your unit, which is why we give you a satin bag. Because you keep putting the T-pins in and out, you eventually are gonna damage your unit. This is only used for you to do your customization on your wig block. After that, you don't need them. Okay, if you're just storing the unit, use the satin bag that comes with the unit. Happy New Year. All right, so I'm gonna take her off the head. Now, I did not cut the lace on this unit yet. Okay, so when it comes, this is how your lace looks. You have the ability, you have about 1 inch of excess lace that you can take off should you need to. Now I want you guys to see how nice and transparent she is. I have not bleached any knots. This is how she comes. I have not bleached the knots. I have not done any plucking. She comes naturally pre-plucked. She comes naturally pre-bleached. She is ready. The only thing you have to do is customize how you want your hairline. If you need it longer or farther back, you cut some of the lace off with the lace razor that you get. That's a natural wig right there. Okay. All right, so we're gonna put her on. And then these two little things that you guys see on the back here, this is if you have a small head, you can actually make your unit, make your cap tighter, meaning shorter, for people who have shorter heads. Before, you'd have to cut out the inside and sew it to make it fit. You don't have to do that anymore with ours. These are adjustable, so it literally scrunches the unit more or less so that it can fit your head. And okay. I did already. You look at it. Okay. Bye. No, I'm on live. Love you, honey. Have a good day. Yeah. I took lasagna. Okay, I'll make that instead. Are you starting now? Okay. Okay, love you, honey. Okay, bye. All right, so let's go ahead and put her on. Right now, she's a 16 head, okay? She looked like how some of these young girls be doing this baby hair. And then I'm just gonna pull her back. You see how easy she blends? Flesh tone, y'all see that? Flesh tone, come on. We've taken all of the work out of the process for you. Okay, I have not really curled her just yet. I'm just putting her on so you guys can see what we just did. This is the cutting that we did. We haven't curled her. We haven't done any of that. This is just from the cutting that we did to soften her so that she looks the way I need her to look. Okay, on this side, I'm definitely going to be taking some off because I know me. I know shape. There we go. We're gonna take some of that off. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna curl her real quick and I'm gonna show you guys how easy I curl. So I literally part a diagonal section right here in the front. Okay, wherever my bangs are. Take my flat iron. You see I'm holding her towards the back. Take my flat iron or your curling iron. And I am still back curling. That's how easy that is. And then for me, I like to frame the face with my curls. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this bottom curl right here. If you're using a curling iron, it's the same thing. I use a flat iron to curl because I've adapted to doing that. And this is our Smooth by EHC flat irons. So if you have one, then you already know. Now we're gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna comb her down right here in the front. Okay, take my flat iron. Now because I'm on this side, of course my curl is gonna end up on the top, but I'm making sure that I'm pulling it all the way through. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing right here for this front curl. Now, I'm not saying don't worry about the back curls, because you should, but I'm not worried about the back curls because it doesn't really matter. It's already layered and pretty and all that stuff. That's really all I care about. I want my unit to look good, and it needs to look good for my face. Okay, then I'm gonna take my comb. Y'all see this hairline? Back comb, pull that baby towards the front. If y'all notice, this is how I like to wear my hair with my weaves. So, real easy. Same thing on this side. We're gonna back comb this baby. This is how you get feathering, you guys. Okay, you back comb. And you pull that baby to the front. That is all. I ain't did nothing else. I'll show you guys the back. Why I said I'm not even gonna mess with the back. That's the back. Okay, I'm not even messing with the back because it's not a big deal. You can also curl your back on your wig head so that you don't have to worry about it. Now, for me to wear her out, I would then spray her with a little bit of hairspray so that my bangs don't keep falling in my face. But when she's brand new, she's gonna flow. So, and guess what? Ready to go out the door. I'm outside, okay? Already plucked, already did that. I didn't have to do any of that because the unit comes this way. It comes with this natural looking lace. It comes pre-plucked. It comes pre-bleached. You don't have to worry about all that. And then you have a 7x6 closure where you can be as far down your forehead as you want or as far back on your head as you want. And you can still have space to cut some of the lace off because not everybody has a big old head like me. Some people have very small pea heads, little heads. You little head people. Some people have that. Some people don't. Come on now. That's it. Could you ask for anything more? Thank you. Now, for me, there's a piece right here in front of my face. See, this is the hairstylist part of me, so don't pay this part no mind, okay? Because I know weight when I see it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this part right here a super boost. Oi. There we go. I can tell weight when I see it. That's the hairstylist side of me. That's neither here nor there. I just know when I see weight. Now tell me this doesn't look like it grew out of my scalp. So this is the MAYA 2 unit. Really fun, really simple. This is the one that I'm wearing is a 16-inch. Okay, this is how I wear my hair. I like it shorter. The longer hair drives me berserk. I like MAYA with the highlights, but I would have to now cut MAYA either down to this or get a 16-inch. But this is a 16-inch, 200% density. Nice and full, but still looks like you got a luscious, high-quality hair weave. Yeah, terrifically made. Thank you, Buka. Terrifically made. And it looks like my scalp. Come on now. Now, if I wanted to, I could still go back to my side part. Should I have chosen to go back to my side part, it would be the simple side part and then hot comb her. And now I have my side part over here. Okay, if I really wanted that side part, I can still do that. And then I would just have to go and hot comb her. If I wanted her to be a zigzag part, I could. If I wanted her to be a pushback, I could with literally the heat of a hot comb. That's it. It's giving glam. And I did nothing but take my scarf off and sit in my living room or dining room and hot comb her and curl her after I just did a little bit of razoring in the front. Y'all didn't see me do way too much. I didn't have to go through and do all, you don't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. Thank you. So this is our 16-inch. She goes 16, 18, 20, 22, and 26 inches. How can I get it? MissCrystalWilliams.com, MSCrystalWilliams.com. It's pinned at the bottom of the screen here. And then we have the wig customization kits where you get the canvas head and all these different things. All of that stuff will be available on the site. The hot comb that I use, it literally has 3 temperature settings: low, medium, and high. 1, 2, and 3. I had mine set to 3. And then this, you can actually fold it up. It comes in a little bag. You put it in the bag along with the wig head. You can make this taller if you need to. It goes up to about that tall. I don't need it that tall when I'm working with it on the table, so I keep mine low. It also comes with the table anchor tripod, and then you get your T-pins, which you get a ton of T-pins. It's not just 3 or 4 that I use. You get a ton of T-pins, you get needle, you get thread, just in case you need to do any repairs, and then you get some clips as well in the wig customization kit. Now, with the unit that you see me having on, what comes with her standard? The wig grip band comes with her standard. The stocking cap comes as a standard. Now, the stocking cap is not flesh tone. You will be taught how to customize your cap and your unit with the tutorial video that you get access to once you purchase the unit. It also comes with care instructions of how to care for her, meaning how to wash her. Very, very simple, you know, very, very simple care instructions, how to care for her. If you're gonna get a luxury unit, you need to make sure that you know how to luxury care for her. Miss Flojo, 10-inch by chance? So no, this unit does not come in a 10-inch, but we do have a bob unit available on our site as well. This unit it starts at 16 inches and goes down because she has a wave, a curl wave. What you're looking for is a bob. So we have Brit. Brit is our bob unit that has, here, I'll tell you the features of Brit. So Brit is our bob unit that comes straight and is already shoulder length. So this is Maya number 2. Then we have Maya, who is the highlighted, low-lighted version of this same unit that comes in 16 all the way up. And then we have Brit. And then we also have our bang unit. How do you purchase it? MissCrystalWilliams.com. Is it glued? No, this is glueless. It just has a very amazing lace. Super amazing lace. But no, she is a glueless unit. She is not affixed to my head whatsoever. Whatsoever. No, no, no. I haven't even cut her lace to match my head. I didn't have to. Put this baby back on. Slide her back. And we're good to go. Just that easy. Ain't no glue here. I had a glued on unit on Christmas. Couldn't stand it. I was miserable. Literally miserable. My edges hurt. I've always had units. We do units seasonally. I've always sold units. I've always sold bundles. I've always sold tape-ins. We only do them seasonally though. So you won't see the same unit for 5 years. No, I don't do that because wigs for me are fun. This is supposed to be fun. You're supposed to feel amazing, and then you replace your unit, or you have several. I have a whole literal cabinet full of units because I'm always changing something. But yeah, I forgot. So Brit is a seamless 7x6 closure as well. This is Brit. Brit looks like that. That's Brit. So she is a 10-inch bob with a 7x6 closure with the same lace technology, the same cap technology. All of the features are still all the same. Brit comes with the same things as Maya comes with. Brit is just a bob. She's shorter. This is what Brit looks like if the breeze was to blow. That's Brit. And you have more than enough lace to also keep her nice and flowy like this. So Brit comes 7x6. Brit, you can change your part, side part, middle part, zigzag part. You can do all of that with Brit. You can do that with any one of our units thus far. If it's a 7x6, you can do any free range part. They all come pre-plucked, they all come pre-bleached, they all come ready for you. You can cut the lace shorter if you need to, or you can leave it. Brit is straight hair, so all you're doing is bump her and go about your business. And all of our units are human. I don't do synthetic wigs. I don't do synthetic fiber. My flat iron is at, was because it's off now, was at 450 degrees when I curled my hair. I don't do synthetic blends and all that. I ain't got time for all that, because if you're gonna pay for a unit, I want you to pay for something with longevity. Every single unit that you've ever seen me have, I still have. Brit, same place, MissCrystalWilliams.com. It's pinned on the screen, MSCrystalWilliams.com. So Brit is the unit that would be your 10-inch unit. Okay, so she is a free part. We call these free parts. When we say free part, means you can zigzag it. If I want to do a part like this, I can. If I want to zigzag to the front and then hot comb this baby and say I want a zigzag part, I can. If I want to do this side instead, I can. If I want to do a deeper side part, I can. You know why? Because she is a 7x6. And all of this is already taken care of for you. Same thing on this side. I can do it over here. I can do a swoop bang if I want to. Swoop that baby under and pin her and turn her into a swoop bang. I can cut baby hair because I have that much lace to cut. Like, you have so much free range with our units. That's why I'm so excited about these, because the craftsmanship is on another level. Ooh, my ear. Crystal units last long. I have 3. Come on now. If you know anything about my units, I don't play about my units. I don't play about my units because I know that I am very frugal. And if I have a unit that I'm spending money on and that baby don't last me 3+ years, me have attitude. So guess what? I ain't gonna provide one. It's always some type of troll on here, child. Really nice. I was surprised my daughter with a Brit for her birthday. Absolutely. Get you a Brit, girl. Brittany. This is Maya number 2, and then we have Maya number 1, which is the colored version of this same unit. It's just gonna be, Maya that I had on is longer. That's a 20-inch. This is a 16-inch. This is me all day long. This will be the unit that I wear today. This will be what I'm gonna be wearing to go to Walmart today to go buy groceries and all these things. I will be wearing her. And then Andy said we were gonna make spaghetti, but he's like, hey, let's make lasagna. So I'm gonna go get the items to make lasagna instead. I took out ground beef already, but I need all the other stuff. And we ain't got no groceries, so our fridge is so empty. My kids are looking like, so are we gonna eat anything or no? I look like a character from Martin. Thank you. And then, you know, another thing that I like too, I don't like my part to look unrealistic. This looks like a real part. No human has a super perfect part. Like how they'll part it and then they spray paint it and all that shit. I ain't doing that. Okay? I mean, you can make your part a little bit better if you want to, but you know, me personally, I prefer my hair to look like it's my hair. So while I'm walking around, people gonna be like, oh, goddamn, your hair is so nice. You know how many times yesterday people told me my hair was so nice and I was wearing the Maya with color yesterday? They're like, oh my gosh, your hair is so nice. And I'm like, oh, it's a wig. And then they'll see me do this. It's a wig. They're like, you know how many units I sold yesterday? Face value? From just going to the damn store? I sold 3 units yesterday. Literally just walking through the store. A lady bought 2, one for her, one for her daughter, and then another lady who was her friend, actually. They were together, but I didn't know they were together until, hold on. Bless me. I didn't know they were together until I seen them at the checkout counter. But they both ordered wigs individually, not even knowing that they both had ordered wigs individually. Until I said, oh, you guys are so funny. And I told them that they're so cute because they were younger but more mature women. Thank you. Brit can be purchased. All of our units are always going to be on MissCrystalWilliams.com, MSCrystalWilliams.com. Right now, they're also 10% off. So if you go on the site, the price has already been marked down 10%. And then all of our Elite Hair Care products and Miss Crystal Williams products outside of our units are 40% off using code 2026. For the wigs, you don't have to use a code. They're already marked down 10%. Let me go get some tissue for my nose, y'all. Hold on. Keys, if you just go to mscrystalwilliams.com. MS, like Miss or Ms, mscrystalwilliams.com. CRYSTAL Williams.com. Rosa, same thing. MissCrystalWilliams.com. I love her. Oh my gosh. This is my baby right here. Because I love this length is my length. I can't do the long hair like I used to. The only time I'm okay with the long hair is when I have my bang unit. That unit is the only one that I will wear very long, and that one's 30 inches. But even then, I don't wear that unit for too long because that thing drives me nuts. The long hair gets really hot really fast for me. This is my go-to right here. This looks natural to me. This looks like scalp without even trying. Like, it feels like natural hair. Like when I'm walking around, and I like my hair to be jumping and bobbing just like natural hair does. That's another reason why I love it so much. MissCrystalWilliams.com. Can you see the back? Sure. That's the back. And I didn't even really curl the back, child. I just kind of left it the way it was. I don't really focus so much on the back of my head unless it's like a mat, like a rat's nest or something. Yes, very full, 200% density. We call that luxury density, 200% density. These other wigs, they be coming with like 150%. You can see straight through them. No, baby, you can't see through any of mine. None. All right, let me show you guys really quickly because I'm gonna go and get my shopping list together. This is the back of the unit, okay? I'm moving my hand up and down. Can you see my hand through the back of this unit? No, you're not supposed to. If it's true density, you're not supposed to. This is a 16 inch. This is a 16 inch that I have on. 16 inches. When am I going back into the shop? January the 10th is my first day back. I'm already booked up for the 10th, so I'm booking for the remainder of the month now. The 10th was booked up 2 weeks ago. How do I fix a matted section in a wig? I would probably say to get a wig brush or a paddle brush and just gently brush through it and then wash it with cold water. More than likely, and that can only be done if it's human. If it's synthetic or synthetic fibers, can't help you. That's why I don't get those kinds of wigs. But if it's human hair, gently brush through it with a dry, like while it's dry, gently, just take your time, put it on your canvas block and brush through it gently. Do we ship to South Africa? Yes, we do, but we use Shopify. So Shopify, we don't restrict any locations, but it will definitely tell you how much the shipping will be for it to get to you. And then for all of our units, just be mindful. All of our units, we only ship our units to the billing address. We do not ship units based on shipping and billing. All units only get shipped to billing address. One, that's for the security and protection of you, our customer slash client. And two, to also protect us from any fraud and any type of situations with units. Because they are high ticket items, we do not ship to shipping addresses. We only ship to billing addresses. So no matter what address you put in, we can see your billing address. That is exactly where it's gonna go. All right, pros. So I am gonna let you guys go. You guys have an amazing Sunday. Please go shop our sale on EliteHairCareUSA.com. Everything is 40% off using code 2026. Same thing for MissMSCrystalWilliams.com. Everything is 40% off using code 2026. The units are not included in the sale. The units are 10% off. They are already priced as marked. You do not have to enter a code for the units. The units are available as we speak. We are actually adding the wig customization bundle, which is the ability for me to cut it for you. And that's a service that we also offer. And then we're also adding the kits on there where you can buy the canvas block, the tripod, if you need those items, and then also the hot comb if you need that. So everything that you will need to be successful with your unit, we provide, of course, for a nominal fee on the site. But we want to make it as simple as possible because there's so many people like me who are out there who don't have the ability to be a cosmetologist. Like, you don't, right? You're not a cosmetologist. And I don't know why people tend to make this more complicated for a customer knowing that they're not a cosmetologist. Yet you're giving them false hopes. I don't give false hopes. I make it super simple, super easy, right? Super, super easy. Can I send a picture for customization? So for us, customization, we only offer two types. One, long layers, which is just gently layering the unit and then also framing the face. Two, detailed layers, like what you see me doing to my units. Those are the only two forms of customization that we offer because there is so much customization out there. But to keep it simple, we offer the cut customization. And then, of course, if you want a middle part, side part, we offer that with that. Those two different things come with our units. Well, they don't come. Let me say it this way. Those two options are a part of the customization. Where do you want your part? And do you want full layering or long layering? Long layering is you want to keep the length. You just want it really soft. You don't want too many layers. You just want it kind of framed and shaped. Full layers or detailed layers is layering throughout the entire wig, but still keeping the length. We don't change the length on purpose. You don't want to go and buy a 16-inch wig and you end up with a 12-inch wig. Like, that is the craziest thing ever. So that's how we offer that. We also have another unit, which is Shelly. Shelly, Shelly. Shelly is actually a layered bob style wig. Let me say it that way. She's a layered bob style wig. She comes in gray, like a salt and pepper gray. And then she also comes in natural brown, natural black. She's not on the site yet. I'm also one of those people. I like to show my units before I offer them because I want you to see what they look like on a normal person. So Brit, I already had Brit. Brit has always been one of my units. That's the reason why I actually showed these as well, because I want you to see how normal it is. I don't want it to be unattainable. So, Shelly is another one, but Shelly I don't have yet. I'm waiting on Shelly to be done. Shelly's not done. So that's why I haven't offered Shelly yet. Does the wig come with the wig? So does the wig cap come with the wig? You mean this? Ms. Flo, are you talking about this? What if you don't want layers and you want it long? So the MAYA unit naturally has some layering, right? She naturally has layering because she's curled. Now, you don't have to add more layers. She naturally comes with layering, but not detailed like what you see here. She actually comes nice and long. You can get her up to 26 inches. Okay, it's just gonna come, I'll show you. Let me show you Maya. It's easier for me to show you Maya. Okay, so this is Maya. This is what Maya looks like with a little bit of shaping on the face. That's Maya, that's how she looks. Okay, that's the same unit, but this one is 26 inches. Okay, this is the back of Maya. That's the back of Maya. Same unit, this is just 26 inches. Miss Flo, this band comes automatically with all of our units. So this is what we call our Privé Success Kit. It comes with your wig grip, it comes with your comb attachment, it comes with another elastic band that you can put on the inside of the unit to make it even more taut should you choose. It comes with a satin bag for you to store your wig. It comes with a lace razor. It comes with a rat tail comb. It comes with a edge brush. If you like baby hair kind of things and you want to do all that, it comes with all of those automatically. And it shows it tells you exactly what your wig kit comes with. So on the actual pictures of every single unit, it'll say all units. So all units come with a velvet wig grip that has the lace just like this, a lace razor, an elastic adjustable band, an insertable wig comb, custom care instructions, and a video tutorial / instructions on how to prepare your wig for wear. I literally created a video that shows you how to customize your unit when you get it outside of cutting. No cutting. It comes with everything that you need in regards to how to prepare it. So meaning when I say how to prepare it, when the lace comes, the lace is not brown like your skin already. There's no way for that to happen. But I actually created a video that tells you what to do and the different ways to do it, how to prepare your lace. Also, if you need to cut your lace, that's really, really simple. The video just talks about, you know, preparing your part if you need a part in a different place, and then also making sure that your lace is your color of your skin. That's what the video is for. And I wanted to make sure, again, I'm a teacher at heart, so I wanted to make sure you guys had everything you needed to be successful with these units. I didn't want it to be a stressful experience. I wanted it to be a non-stressful experience. The website is msmscrystalwilliams.com. Realist. Maya is on Miss Crystal Williams. You would just choose the 26 inch. 26, you can do 16 inch, 18 inch, 20 inch, 22 inch, and 26 inch. That's the longest she gets is 26 inches. And again, they all come with all of the same stuff. So not one doesn't come with less than the other because of the type of unit. No, all of our units come with the Success Kit. All of them. Like, I wanted to make this very stress-free. All right, so I'm actually gonna put her on because I'm going to Walmart today anyway. So the customization was really with purpose because I want to wear her today anyway. And the wig grip has a purpose. I want you guys to see. This is what the wig grip is for. So she don't fly off my head. That's what the wig grip is for. And it also protects your hairline. And then look, as soon as I did that, guess what I'm gonna do? Watch me. Take my comb and put that baby right back where she was. Just that easy. Moving on, and moving on now. Time to make a rain. Nothing can stop me. Moving on, you're moving on now. Time to make a rain. Nothing can stop me. Yeah. Okay. Y'all know I'm retarded, right? Brit is already on the site. Brit is on the site. If you're talking about Shelly, yes. I will be selling Shelly, but Shelly, I like to demonstrate them all first. Brit has actually been seen many times before. Perfect birthday hair, honey. Perfect. Vacation hair. Honey, this is the hair you wear when you going to New York and you know the breeze gonna be blowing and you got on your chinchuka, you know what I'm saying? You got on your boots, you got your little bag, whether it be DH Gator, Real Chanel, doesn't matter. And you just walking around looking like a real housewife of NYC. That's what this is giving. This is giving luxury girl. This is we're not baddies. We're luxury girls. We're cuties over here. We're women. Okay, women style their hair like this. Women like movement and layers, and their hair look natural. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. All right, you guys, I'm about to let everybody go, like I said 16 hours ago. But you guys go check out the site, shop our different units, shop the sale, and I'll see everybody later. Peace.